So I'm here today with Aaron, who is the amazing brains behind Pure Design Concepts, which is a floor plan company based here in, I think it's Brisbane, or are you fully Queensland?
We're in Brisbane in the Gold Coast.
Yeah, Brisbane, Gold Coast. Awesome. So I really wanted to chat with people like yourself, Aaron, and I really appreciate you coming on today because this COVID crisis for the real estate industry is shaking up a lot of people's confidence. Like we're really getting shaken by this. We have to adapt, and I wanted to chat with people like yourself who, are in our industry, and just like yourself, you're so hands-on, you're so crucial to our business. I wanted to chat just fully openly about how you guys are feeling about this, how you're going to adapt yourself and the services you provide us as agents for us to sell our property, how we're going to go and move forward through this time. So, yeah, I guess just take it away if you wanted to just
Yeah,
give me kind of how you feel about this and how you're all working through this.
it's yeah. I mean, naturally, it's a pretty difficult time, and there's definitely strong emotions, across the board. It's the media is a place where usually it's easy to tune off from and make decisions outside of it, but it's like at the moment we kind of half need to kind of pay attention to it and to kind of try and gather some information with obviously a smart lens on, but sometimes
Yeah.
when you do that, the kind of fear emotion that comes with that, you really got to be conscious of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I've said to my team is that I think it is important that we just educate ourselves as much as we can, but at the same time not do any knee-jerk reactions. Just kind of take a breath, try and absorb the information, and not necessarily kind of just make decisions flippantly, and just when it's
Yeah.
as soon as we know that this is something that we should be doing, we
Yeah.
just do it straight away with that.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
the transition of we've got an office in the Gold Coast and one here in Brisbane as well, and
Yeah.
our team obviously visit lots of different properties and they come back to the office, and so the decision of all right, when do we stop doing that, or what
Mm.
kind of do our part to reduce the the spread, and not operating in the way that we usually do has
Yeah.
its challenges naturally. So we kind of wanted to delay that in a way, but as soon as it was clear that we needed to kind of do our part to flatten the curve, as they keep saying, then we
Yeah.
did. We've done stuff like the team now work from home, and instead of doing as many on sites, we're just asking all of the agents if they've got any builders or architectural plans or any other kind of information that we can do our thing with.
Mm-hmm.
Need to go on site. That's not how usually we like to do things, because we really care about accuracy. So we want to be out there checking things ourselves and nailing the detail.
What's crazy is that everyone's going through this together. We're all going through the exact same issue, and it's an even playing field throughout every service and every self-employed person, which is crazy and scary at the same time. But I think we have to do our part, of course, but especially for the property industry, like us as agents, we're an essential business. You're part of an extension of our essential business. We still need to perform our duties and still provide services to our clients. People are still going to be selling and buying real estate. So, obviously we have, as of last night, they announced that as of, I guess tonight, midnight, Wednesday midnight, agents in the real estate business are no longer allowing the live auctions or the open homes. So I feel it's so much more important for people like you to really step up, because you're just more crucial than ever, because you provide another tool to allow us to showcase property. And floor plans are everything. They're everything other than tours and live videos and things like that. So how are you guys, like, I guess there's gonna, as you said, you're gonna just take it day by day and kind of handle as the limitations come about and as the rules change here. But I guess I take it that you're still going out and doing plans on site. Yeah. And how are you managing this, like, with all these new things?
Yeah, so in terms of like managing the sort of health responsibility aspect of us going on site, I've just sort of educated the team on all of the simple things, like, making sure we're washing our hands before and after the property, being
Yes.
really conscious, not shaking hands, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When we're in the property, not touching surfaces and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's obviously if we need to go. The first protocol is obviously reducing, the wherever possible the need to go on site. Not when we do
Yeah.
it. It's just about all of the common sense stuff that and sort of to talk to what you were saying before. Like, everyone has been because everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah.
Everyone just, they've been we've had no issues at all from any kickback. People have just been really supportive, and everyone just wants to do their bit, I think.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I think, like, if we all kind of have to combine efforts here and do our best to be a combined front, really, because we all want the same goal, which is to present the home properly and still try to sell property. So in terms of I guess as things change, like, I guess you guys just won't be going into the office, and like, how is it possible to even do any of your work remotely or not being on site? Are there technologies around that? Like, how are you going to navigate through that?
Yeah, I mean, so thankfully we actually only just moved up to our Brisbane office about 6 months ago. So
Oh, nice.
we sort of coincidentally learned some of those things already. So stuff like Google Drive, and we use Slack, which is like a team communication software.
Yeah.
And lots of really affordable, actually sometimes free apps to share files and keep in communication and understand where different jobs are. So we kind of already had the benefit of having that stuff. So in a way, we almost just had to kind of make the decision to do that. And as long as we had access to the internet, we were good to go. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
no, for sure. That's good. I think, yeah, like, obviously from your experience being in uni and building design and Bachelor of Architecture, like, amazing, cool technical background, that I'm sure that you're able to adapt to this pretty well, because you have that tech side, I'm sure. But yeah, like, I guess in terms of, do you have any advice for buyers and sellers right now, and people who are looking to present their home properly? If they had to sell right now, if they had to buy right now, what might you think from your perspective?
My advice to people considering selling would be to it's obviously an uncertain time, but there's no harm in giving it a crack per se, in terms of just opening your property up to the market and seeing what happens. And then you can sort of take it from there. And then obviously when you go to market, I think it's always important, but right now it's more important than ever to make sure that the content that you've got
Yes.
on that listing is genuinely quality stuff. So the basics matter. Really beautiful photography, really well written copy. A great floor plan, or at least the absolute essentials. You have to nail those things, not just tick box kind of exercise. They have to be really well executed. Then if the budget allows, there are some really cool tools like 3D interactive tours, which I kind of just described as like a Google Street View but inside the house. So stuff like that is actually surprisingly affordable, but it's just really powerful for times like this where people are confined to the home, and if they are buying, we're giving them everything they need to kind of build that trust up. They can't get that emotional trust the detail that they usually get by property. So we've just got to find ways to make sure that happens. So I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I think. Especially in the Australian real estate market, we often go to the major portals to find the property. So I think it's less about people knowing that you're for sale, and more about making sure you're doing a good job of presenting your property.
Yeah, I believe your job's going to be, your service is going to be more crucial than ever. Sure, like photos, just like you said, you have to have the photos, the copy, the video, but floor plans and really cool, amazing modern floor plans that you offer are really cool and amazing for people to just have the most exposure and the most information they can about a property to make their best decision. So I think that's really, really amazing. So you guys service Brisbane and Gold Coast, and I'm going to just say your website so people know. It's puredesignconcepts.com.au. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, give these guys a call. Definitely. If you're looking to sell your property, Gold Coast or Brisbane, definitely having floor plans is key. We know that over 90% of buyers go online before they even talk to an agent or even consider a home. So it's so important that you have floor plans as a part of your presentation of your property, no matter what, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for coming, Aaron. I really appreciate it.
Yes.